A graveyard crew that is not caught up with us yet? Is that what I'm understanding?
Kind of. You guys were having a conversation in the graveyard, or where this conversation happened.
Yeah.
Was there anything else you guys wanted to talk about?
Just catch up to them.
Yeah,
Do you know where they went? Did they tell you where they went?
No, we didn't say anything.
I didn't think so. You saw them head into town. Where's Doc McKenna's?
I said I wanted to get these bodies identified.
They headed up towards the library stables again. And if you head up that way, you do spot their horses out in front of Doc McKenna's. They're tied up to a pigeon post. And that's after you guys have retrieved the bodies. So if you guys want to go into Doc McKenna's, you can. The deputy's in there. Well, new town marshal, apparently. So he's in there as well. Gemma Jones, did you go with them when they left the graveyard?
Otherwise, she's in the graveyard.
No, I went with Ava, because she's the only one I really know.
Yeah. So Gemma Jones is there for some reason. You do guys, you catch sight of her wearing her underclothes under this cloak that she's wearing. She doesn't seem to care.
It's mildly distracting.
It is very distracting.
Oh, I was that way in the graveyard. I had my cloak kind of.
But it was dark there. It's lit here.
True.
But she's thick though, right?
That's
I am kind of thick.
She's not
CBH.
thick. She's just not anorexic like Megan. What's her name? Megan Fox. Who needs to gain some fucking weight? Anyway, so yeah. So pretty much everybody's together at Doc McKenna's.
So we're all here.
Doc is starting to. He's like, shoot, who looks the youngest of the men? 'Cause he's not gonna have a woman do this.
Nope.
Do I look the youngest?
You're a mess, but you look the youngest from all these people. Yeah, help me carry these men down in the basement. Come on.
Oh yeah,
Come on,
also,
boy.
I'm
He doesn't
6'8", 250.
Oh, perfect. You're a big boy. Come on.
I
Okay. Yeah, so he basically is like bossing you around because you're the young man in the group, and he's having you carry the bodies down.
Marshal, those
Everybody's
guys
together.
were shot more times than you guys shot them.
That's what this doctor was just telling us.
Did he tell you the 45 cal?
He did.
I want to ask
They're
this.
still
Matching up.
the marshal and one of the dead guys is right there on the table. You can examine if you want.
I want to ask the doc about the unmarked grave. I want to say, do you know who... I saw an unmarked grave out there in the graveyard. Do you know who that was?
He looks uncomfortable when you say that. Nope. Help me with his next body.
Nope.
Where did the guns go that the...
You don't know.
Could you tell what gun shot the other ones?
You're the dog.
Yeah, what are the wounds on the marshal? Are they...
That's all, looks like 45s or 38s, probably 45s, that's the most common out in this area. They're not rifle wounds, they appear to be pistol wounds as best you can tell. And he got hit in the front, so it wasn't like gunned down from behind or anything. Okay, so, Doc McKenna and you get the second body down and are coming up for the dead town marshal's body. So he comes back up out of the basement then after you try to stop him.
Yeah, I'm going to say, you do know something about that grave. What is it?
Help me with this other body, boy!
Grab that shirt.
I'll help you with the body if you tell me.
You do that?
No, I was telling her to.
Oh, I actually
We're
do
all
interject,
hearing this,
too.
right? Everyone hears this?
Yes.
Yeah. Answer the lady's question.
That was a man who got gunned down here about 10 years ago.
Does that sound right?
I gave you just, that was me playing him exactly how he said it.
What grave? Why do you have these questions?
It's the only unmarked grave in town. It's out by the back of the
I go
mango
with
tree. It just seems strange.
Is it filled?
Yes. It wasn't that old.
There was grass on it too. No, it was,
He was about 10 years old?
yeah, but there was, all the rest of the graves had at least some, like, name or some shit on it.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only one that was just crossed, nothing written on it.
I'm asking, you didn't even care to write his name on the grave?
Didn't know his name. Alright, folks, it's late at night. I need to get some sleep. I'll see y'all in the morning.
Before we go, though, do you know what he looks like?
What did it look like?
The one buried in the unlocked grave.
I don't know. He was just a drifter.
Did you?
Siemens! No. Okay. Anyway, so that's a good place to end the scene unless you guys have other questions for him. Dr. McKenna doesn't seem to be very forthcoming, and also seems rather nervous about the whole situation. So, that's where we'll end, and you guys spend the rest of the night. And the next morning is Tuesday, April 13th.
Do you drop down back in?
I don't unnerve NPCs.
Yeah, and it's only like a block away. This is a tiny, tiny town. So either way, so you're going to just ride her back over there, let her off.
Unless you think
Have
you'll
romantic
stay
words.
for...
I don't know the sexual orientation of any of the characters in this group. They can be whatever you want. I don't know. I'm not going to make that statement.
No, I'm just saying that people have been shot and their corpses walking, so maybe she doesn't want to sleep alone.
Were you offering?
Bar. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. She said, "Do you want to be? I don't know. What do you say? What you say? What do you say to make that offer?"
Because of all the events tonight, do you want to just stay in with us? We can protect you.
With you and
Chipolly.
You could have, yeah. Probably right with you.
Am I still here?
Well, I mean, we're all women here.
it's very true.
If you ain't a big, strong man.
No, you're not.
Someone vomit.
No, let them play the scene out.
It's okay if you don't. I just
Kim.
maybe you can handle yourself.
I'll stay here for the night, but I do appreciate the offer.
All right.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. And that ends. You guys go back to Eastwood. Yes. Eastwood.
Wait.
You guys go back to Leon's.
We're in Eastwood, and we're in the same place that Clint Eastwood's staying in.
Yep.
How about that?
I didn't make the names up for these things. This is supposed to be a spaghetti western kind of horror. It's not actually Call of Cthulhu.
He's the king of spaghetti.
Well, yeah, he wasn't lost. So what was your You're at Leon's.
I was gonna suggest after
You show up after she lets her off, and she's going back into it.
I was gonna suggest after the doctor kicked us all out that we all stay in the same building. Now that we're all tied to this,
Well, you've already separated, so you have to go up to Eastwood in order to talk to them about it.
I'll tell them in the morning.
Then you can. The rest of the night just passes uneventfully. You guys get your rooms. You go back to your room. Probably lock the door. You really didn't think there was a need before. You guys probably locked your doors. No sign of the drifter from his room. It's very quiet there. The next morning, Town Marshal Jake now, goes around town informing people of the tragedy which happened the night before and introducing himself as the new town marshal.
How is he telling everyone?
He's saying that the town marshal was murdered last night by a couple men who were gunned down by the federal marshal and some of his men. So, but that's all he's saying. He's not
saying undead crap.
Wait, you're
Federal marshal and
You're-
his man.
a marshal, so is there like town marshal, federal marshal?
Yes. Town marshal's like your police chief.
Are you
Federal
federal
marshal is more like,
My trap.
what would the equivalent be nowadays? It's not like FBI or anything, but he has a little bit more jurisdiction. He can be a cop anywhere.
Yeah,
Whereas a town marshal, this town marshal
Like
can't
it's
go to another
specific
town.
okay.
Yeah. Now you guys are in a territory right now, which limits his power a little bit more because it's not practically a state, but
It's not absolute.
yeah.
A little bit more
I mean,
man.
fuck. James Brown could walk into town claim he's the fucking new marshal, and if people don't stop him, then he becomes the new marshal. This town is 3 days' journey from anyone, so someone could easily come in and just claim that they're in charge now, and as long as people don't raise up arms against him, that claim is almost
He's
legit.
in charge.
Yeah.
Let's go west.
Yeah. Okay, what are general plans for people for the day?
I'm getting everybody together.
Yeah, okay.
Right off the bat.
You guys could go, yeah, okay, so he shows up at your rooms, basically. You can find that out from Eastwood. He'll tell you which rooms they're in. Knock, knock. We want to meet where? Do you want to go to Leon's?
Leon's,
Yeah. So you guys can go to Leon's and have breakfast together. You grab her, too.
You stay at Leon, I stay at Leon.
Oh, this whole side of the table's at Leon's and you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I just gotta grab these three then.
Just
Yeah,
the
those three are at
Wait,
Eastwood.
Marshal. The drifter's staying.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what we need
She
to talk about.
can point out the room that he is in because she knows.
knock,
Yeah.
knock. You're here, right?
Yeah. Hey, why don't you
Oh,
come
what the hell
meet
is
with
that?
us?
Hey, we need to talk.
Yeah, he's so friendly. I'm sure he'll just join right in. Okay, you guys meet. You guys get together. This is how you're sitting at this. You've got a big table, or you push two tables together. You're sitting. Leon's got breakfast for everybody: eggs, bacon, some really flat biscuits. They probably don't have a lot of yeast that lasts, and what the hell would you drink with breakfast? Probably some waters on the table. Probably some milk. And probably some beer. If people want beer or whiskey.
The drifter isn't here, right?
Drifter's not here this morning,
good.
so.
And I think we'll
As a matter
probably
of fact,
share.
there's not many people at all in the place. There's a few dance hall girls. There's maybe like, what's his name, who was gambling with Yorie.
I am dressed.
Yes, you're dressed. You're in your more rugged, like,
yes.
like traveling clothes. That guy. Jack Pettit's in there. He looks like he's playing solitaire. Probably waiting for somebody else to gamble with him, blah, blah, blah. So, what do you got? Go.
Okay, well, I think Ava and I are going to share, and if she doesn't, I will at least, that, like, the night before this happened, or earlier in the night that this happened, Drifter was whistling out in his room, and when we talked to him about it, about, like, just, like, what's he doing whistling weirdly in the middle of the night, he was like, he said something about whistling up company.
Whistling up company.
Right before those two friend people who he supposedly gunned down came in. And I don't know anything about corpses. I don't think anybody actually told Jacali about that. So, and if she did, she won't feel like that doesn't make any sense to me, but it seems like this guy's sketchy.
Straight.
Well, I've heard that phrase, but I'm not sure it's in the same context.
This guy shot these two guys, and then these two guys came back and shot the sheriff.
So you
They didn't shoot the
Been thinking about that the whole
marshal.
Yeah. Sounds like a very eventful night.
Oh.
I forget you're here sometimes.
I do too.
I think regardless of everything, he was the only one that shot these two men. Last one to see them alive, however you want to say they came back, or whatever you want to believe. So we need to question him regardless. It's been pretty distant from all of us. I don't trust a man who keeps to himself that much. So we need to figure out a way to get this Drifter to tell us what we need to know. Has anybody actually been able to talk to him?
I'm not going
No.
near that man.
I could attempt it.
I'm just still eating. I can try though.
You could drug him? How? No, you know. I wouldn't suggest it if you didn't know.
Well, we know he likes to come over and drink.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like he accepts other people's drinks, though.
Oh,
He does.
He accepted mine the other day.
How did he?
He just drank it without even questioning it.
And then he even thanked him.
What kind of drugs are you talking about there? How about you stop eating for a
Opiates?
second?
This is going on.
Opium.
You've heard of opium.
I want him to be of the right mind and tell us what I need to know.
Yeah, it might make him more suggestive.
Or we could sedate him and then take him away to...
Yeah, how about sedating him instead?
Or,
Maybe better.
I don't really know what's going on.
I have no idea what's going on.
You actually whispered that?
Father, do you mind at least give him the highlights of last night's
Oh, that's right. He starts all the way through. Information dump.
I turn away from you.
So sedation.
So, Father, information dump for you, Yorie. So
I've already
anything?
heard them talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just said to us, I don't know what's going
I
on.
don't really know, but I know.
And then information dump.
I mean, he
That doesn't help. I have all
He's been in the morning, you've seen him, but you haven't
What,
watched him.
what do you
Not
need?
part of
What
it.
do you need? What do you have questions about? All right, so sedation.
Now we're all
You're already talking about sedating this guy?
You already talking about drugs.
You ever wanted to give him opium?
Yeah, opium would fuck him up.
I want to sedate him.
sedation would be the best.
So what's the plan? What do you guys want to do? You haven't seen the Drifter
You
today.
can mix opium with other things to make it sedative.
I think what we do is we don't approach him at all. Me and you will be at the bar once again when he comes into Leone's, because he will. And then I will offer him a glass of whiskey once again, which he will take. Because he has no reason to yell at us.
Sounds like a plan.
This sedation that you're planning on using, it doesn't smell, does it?
What are you trying to hit him with? Opium? Not really, no.
Especially in whiskey.
You could put pure opium in whiskey. I have no idea what that would taste like, but whiskey's already pretty strong.
Yeah.
You think that you might be able to bump up whiskey with opium and a person wouldn't notice necessarily. Yeah, you think this. Same with you, Yorie. You're a freaking pharmacist.
Yeah.
You guys think that it's possible.
I would like to put this out here. That what is the chance... Well, what if he doesn't come back to have a drink? Because you're hinging on him coming here again.
Or he insists.
Well, we know where he's
he
been.
sees
It's
before
bitter.
It's the only bar in town. Yeah, but
No, there's
Oh, okay.
Eastwoods also has a saloon, but it's not. There aren't dancing girls there. It's more sedate there.
Opium would taste bitter, bro.
The
It
night
tastes bitter.
before
Yeah.
he bought an
He
entire
might.
bottle.
Okay, so we're gonna retro that. He might actually be able to taste it in the whiskey, but most people drink whiskey like this.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he might notice once it's down.
Yeah, but
What he does after that, you don't know. It's not like boom immediate effect either. It would take a few minutes, and he's armed.
The night before he bought an entire bottle. He could
the entire bottle.
persuade the bartender to...
Get the bar.
That's against the law.
Yeah, I don't want to involve anybody other than ourselves. I don't want to put this town in danger from this man who guns people down the streets.
It's my job.
My job.
I'm the one that
No,
goes
they-
Do you think? So is it like a capsule that I need to put in the glass as soon as the bartender hands it to me?
We'll probably have water.
What's the cap?
Do you want another?
Capsule.
We could probably
What came out of my mouth? Not today.
We could probably make it liquid too. I mean,
It'd probably be a powder.
yeah, probably.
No, opium would be a powder.
Right, a little crack in there.
I think a tincture.
Mostly smoke it, but
tincture.
a tincture. I like
Back
that
to your
word.
question, Lambert. If he doesn't come to Leone's, I think I will go talk to the deputy and see if he can give us a document that says we need to question him under the law.
You'll need a judge for that.
Well, I'll go talk to the judge.
There's no judge here.
Well, I'll go to whoever I gotta go.
You can go to the deputy and ask him for that, but you know this as a federal marshal, you need a judge for any kind of an indictment or any kind of like a warrant to talk to him legally. You can talk to him.
Man, that shit must never have gotten done back then.
Yeah, but can you?
It was hard, or else you just were like, yeah, what do you know? You know what I mean?
If I get the marshal though to say you are to be questioned, how does that work?
Yeah, that would add some strength to your wanting to question him. Yes.
Okay, that's what I want to
But right now, you know, just legally, you need a warrant to force this stuff. He might not know this. So, how long do y'all want to wait to see if he shows up? He's only been in town for a day.
When
He
was
in
he
Leon's
there before?
after he came into town in the late afternoon evening. So you could wait till late afternoon. Does anybody want to go searching for Dan McGowan this day? Or not? You want to go search? Okay, so you won't be back till this afternoon. You can give me a search check. Does anybody else want to go looking for Dan McGowan, or are you guys going to focus on this guy for now? You fail? Okay. How bad? 79 or what?
60.
Alright. That's not too bad. So you don't find any good traps.
This guy's got a job to do.
You're not gonna help me sedate this.
So here's the
How
thing.
much the opium?
You go look for a while, and you find like zilch. And you're frustrated and you head
You're
back
my
to town in
dealer,
the
so
early
that
afternoon.
makes sense.
This guy's got a job.
I don't know if
Are you guys gonna hang out at Leon's kind of just in case to make sure if this guy shows up you can put this plan into action pretty much during the daytime?
Well,
Yeah,
those
we
are
always
the only
check again
factors,
tomorrow.
really. I mean,
Right, he's the only one who went because you didn't go today, right?
I'm sticking with you.
But you're saying, okay, that's fine. No, that's fine. I just want to make sure. But he left. He's like, I'm gonna look for McGowan. Did you tell him this? Or just going?
Oh, you know you're running left now.
He just kind of left. He finished his breakfast.
Okay.
So Otto finished his.
It's a very
Yeah, Otto's your last name.
Yeah.
Otto finished his breakfast, kind of just got up and left without really much a word. You guys decided we're gonna see when this drifter comes back. So around 2 p.m.
But in separate groups, I want to make that clear too. Me and him are at the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys can split up. It actually at this point
I don't want
make
it to seem like a group of 8 people like, you want a glass of whiskey? And everybody's like, is he going drinking?
What are you doing? Okay. What do you want to do? Yes.
I'll inform the other members of the party that I'm doing about this. I'm so curious about that unmarked grave, so I want to go ask the deputy now marshal guy. I want to see if he knows any history of what happened with that person.
Okay, I'm gonna need some kind of personal. What do you call it? Dealing with people. So like a persuade, interpersonal. Thank you. Persuade or.
Alright, let's hide the base.
I'm sorry, I just shared something.
Persuade is
No, it was another friend that sent me a message. Charm, persuade, fast talk. Intimidate will not work. You do not have any kind of... Guys, for Intimidate, you have to have some kind of power over the person. Like, I'm going to threaten to hurt this guy or something like that.
Intimidate is mean, remember that?
It is mean, yes. But you have to also... They have to fear that you can actually follow through.
Like,
charm can mean... Okay, let's look it up real quick.
You're a charming person.
Charm does not mean, I want to have flirt with you. It can also just mean...
I'm going to use my charm.
I know it's not just a sex thing. Charm...
I have 85 charm.
Charm can be physical attraction, seduction, flattery, just flattery, simple warmth of personality.
All that.
It's all that, yes. So you don't have to be like, I will have sex with you if you give me this information. It can just be like, you just being very nice to the person and being flattering and...
Like, I have a lot of charm because I'm nice, I'm pretty,
right. Exactly.
So.
It can compel someone to act in a certain way, but not in a manner completely contrary to that person's normal behavior. Oh, this is interesting. Let's try. Yeah, okay. And here's another rule that I haven't told you guys about yet. When you try to use a skill like charm, it's against their charm. If they have no points in it, now listen.
Whoa.
Just listen before you get all upset, Vince.
Okay.
If they have no points in it, or if they're at base, then you just make a normal charm check.
Okay.
If their charm is above 50, that changes that check to a hard check. You know what I mean?
Alright.
This deputy doesn't seem very personable. You don't think... Yeah.
No,
it's not going to be hard to charm him, so you can do a regular charm check.
I might as well give it a try.
It's just a straight up check.
And if I push it and I try to do it again,
If you push it and try to do it again, he might take it. Well, we can worry about that at the time, but he might take it the wrong way and think you're coming on to him. You have to deal with that. Or it might just put him off to the point where he just is very negative towards you and asks you to leave.
Okay. Well,
you're not going to get shit gunned down for trying to charm somebody.
I'll give him a shot.
So you're going to talk to
74. No way.
Okay, so you want to push it?
Oh, sorry. No.
Okay, so you come across and you're trying to talk to him, be very nice to him.
Right.
He is very hesitant about talking about this drifter that you asked about from 10 years ago. He's very nervous about it. You're not sure why.
Can I ask why he's nervous?
He says, I don't know what you're talking about. What? No. What?
I mean, you do know what I'm talking about.
I gotta go. I gotta let more people know I'm sheriff now. Or I'm the marshal now. I need leaves.
I'll come back to these guys and I'll tell them that there's definitely something people in this town don't want to talk about that unmarked grave, about the guy that they didn't, or they supposedly didn't know his name, and then maybe there's something there.
Okay. Bang. Bang, 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 bang. Shh. Oh, there's gunfire.
Nice. Fuck.
More hell.
Gunfire, yeah.
Do I hear this one?
Yes, everybody does. You're all awake.
Waiting.
You are just coming back into town.
I'd be just
You're all pissed.
What time of day is it?
It's been a terrible day. You're all sweaty and gross, and you feel awful. You haven't found any tracks at all, and you're so angry with yourself. And then you hear gunfire.
I speed off. I'd also be
You're heading towards him. You what?
I'd also be coming back into town. Because I went to the mine.
Yes, okay, you went to the mine that morning. There's been a lot of inconclusive tests today. It's been a bad day for testing.
I'm asking, hey, when are we going to do human testing? We got bodies.
You should go back to town. No.
No, I meant the prisoners.
Oh, dead bodies.
Dead bodies. Are we going to
okay,
do
that's
anything
actually
with them?
taken into consideration. They're see if the doc will give you one of the dead bodies. Yeah. That's a great idea. That's not, Terwilliger is a little put off by that. He's like, he doesn't like the idea of messing around with dead bodies. But the other two sergeants are like, yes, dead bodies, yes. Bring that biologist too. Bring the biologist back. We'll dump a dead body on it and see what happens.
Put the bodies in the...
Well, okay, one of the scientists is like that. The other one is just like...
What the bodies
Anyway, so you're going to head back to town. What were you going to ask, Ashton?
Well, before the gunshots, I gave Carl the sedative, whatever.
Oh yeah, you gave him a little bit of a vial full of opium.
Yeah, can
This will sedate a fucking person really good.
Can I also fill a syringe with an opium tincture?
You can.
I want to.
Syringes are big and bulky and awful. So.
I just want to keep it on the top of my
Okay, yeah. No, it would be like stabbing someone with a knife and then gushing them full as best you can. So. Yeah, you can do that.
You might feel a little
Yeah, that's why everything is out here. Open it up if you want. Grab a few and put them in this bowl or someplace. Yeah. Bang, 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 bang.
Run outside.
Bang, bang, bang. You're coming into town when this happens. You're coming into town when this happens. Oh, that's a good idea. You guys hear it from Leon. You don't have any kind of singing that you're doing. You're not in the middle of anything. You're just helping out again. So, what do you guys want to do?
I go and kind of go through the saloon door a little bit.
It's coming from a block south towards the bank.
The bank.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, you can see several townspeople are around the outside of the bank. Some of them have gotten hold of guns, and they're shooting towards the bank. And gunfire is coming from the bank towards them. And you see this one little old lady. She's got to be like 90. She's got a shotgun to her.
Whoa!
And then she gets gunned down.
Oh!
Jesus.
No!
There's a lot of fire coming from the bank.
White people are fucking crazy.
And it has changed.
I mean, I'm moving closer, but like I don't know what is going on.
Hers wasn't.
No,
Because you couldn't say it hasn't changed.
Is it gonna get crazy enough for us to use this? Because I'd like to know distances of like how close I'm getting.
It's going to be kind of genericized because it's too many people shooting.
Okay, so I'm gonna
gunfire is coming from in town. Sounds like a lot of just some light weapons and some rifles being fired. James Brown just peeked out of the saloon and he was like, I assume when you saw that lady get gunned down.
I'm gonna kind of press forward.
Okay, so you're heading down the street. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm charging. I was heading towards.
You're riding towards it. You're on your horse too.
I'm skirting away towards the bar.
Okay, so you can make your way around.
Not today.
I don't like to have this.
Okay, you're heading that way. Preacher man.
I'm staying in the bar.
See, preacher man. See, you're going to stay in the bar. So you can peek out and you can see down the street. It looks like there's a lot of gunfire coming from the bank. You've heard gunfire. There's apparently several people in the street. Several townsfolk are like ducking down behind water troughs and getting behind barrels. And some of them have weapons and they're shooting towards the bank.
I'm with Jack West.
What is Jack West doing?
We're pushing up closer to the bank.
Okay, so you guys are heading down the street.
Yeah.
I'm with them.
You're with them. Ashton.
Yes.
You've heard this gunfire too?
Yes.
You've seen Preacher Man is just kind of like peeking out the windows of Leon's looking down the street. He's apparently not going. Everybody else, these three burst out of the front and head down the street, as well as
I want to go,
Holly.
but I don't want to be in the line of fire.
Okay, so you're going to follow kind of behind them? And kind of like make sure you got some cover all the time? Try not to break that, Kyle. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What does Gemma do? She hears this gunfire.
Where am I? Am I?
You're in Leon's. You were just working. They were all waiting to drug the drifter, and now there's gunfire coming from the bank. Preacher's looking out the window. Everybody else in the place is heading down that way with Doc Ava, kind of bringing up the rear and keeping them more covered than the rest of them.
I'm behind Ava.
Okay, so you're just sticking with
I'm
Ava.
trying to get eyes, like look at people.
Right. But you guys are making more speed, whereas Ava is like hanging back so she doesn't get gunned down.
Townspeople looking crazy? Or?
No, townspeople are looking like they're shooting at somebody in the bank, and there's a lot of gunfire coming from inside the bank. You see a bunch of silver dollars are splashed all over the boardwalk in front of the bank, and a ripped bag is there. A lot of broken windows on the front of the bank. You know the bank is pretty solid, secure building with some windows in the front. And there's a lot of fire coming from the front of the bank.
I see the dead old lady, right?
The old lady's like laying in the middle of the street. It looks like several bullets have hit her. There's smoke coming out of the shotgun that she was carrying. Yeah, that's Mrs. Smithers, yes.
By anybody's
Is
point
she out of the line of fire?
She's underneath it. Fire's going back across the street, because what you got is the main street is here, and the bank faces this way, and there's across the street from it is Lansdale's Dry Goods, and people are using that for cover and firing back. You guys get to a man who has this really old, freaking ancient pistol, and he's like,
What's going on?
McGowan's gang, they're robbing the bank! And he starts reloading it. It's one of those ones where you have to...
Yeah, McGowan gang.
He's got one of those guns that you have to pour the thing in, and then you press in the bullet, and then you switch the chamber, and you press in the bullet, and you have to keep...
He's going to be there a bit.
Yeah, he's going to take a while. You do see several men inside the bank firing out the windows. Some have rifles. Dan McGowan's like, "You goddamn townsfolk, we'll kill you all. Just get out of here."
Wait, that's Dan McGowan?
You recognize Dan McGowan. His head is only in the window for a second, and then it disappeared.
Kill everybody but him.
Okay, you guys, anybody with them hears that? You're with there too? Here's the thing. We're going to kind of gloss over. We're not going to make you guys shoot everybody down or get shot by them. Do you want to shoot covering fire? Do you want to stand up and engage the bad guys in single combat, like standing up and taking shots and exposing yourself? Just a boom. Or what?
I want to do cover shooting.
Okay, so you're basically like firing, trying to keep their heads down.
I'm waiting for
Well,
Cover fire is like bam, 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 bam.
I kind of want to like.
You want to
pop
individually
and
try
take
to
a
pop
single
some.
shot.
Okay, you can do that too. What about you, Collin?
Like cover fire.
What about you? So you're basically just
Well, I'm at,
trying to keep heads down.
Am I-
You ride up and you see this mess happening.
where am I in relation to them?
You're probably coming up from this way. When you see
We
the
actually want to try
townsfolk,
fancy shooting.
you can try fancy shooting if you want. If you don't have
So I
fancy
can like get where people are and then shoot for ricochets.
Yes, you can do that. What do you want to do?
That's what he wanted me to do.
No, you can. No, I'm not.
I want to take cover behind something like a board or something, and I want to try to, like, whenever I see somebody,
Okay.
I'm going to pick them
You're
off.
trying to pick some people off. Okay.
I'm on hold until someone.
That's right. You're kind of hanging back and seeing if people are hurt or
Yeah.
like you're crawling away. You're with her. What do you want to do?
I've got my 2 knives.
You got knives out, so yeah, okay. She's standing next to you with a couple knives in her hands, looking around carefully. So
There's
you
no
know, if somebody comes
sandwiches
close to you, if she's any good with those, what did you say? What did you say?
I said there's no sandwiches over here.
Oh, you can't do that. Shut up, hey friend.
These are throwing knives.
They could be used as throwing knives with a throw.
I did imagine with kitchen knives, honestly.
The way that you brought knives to a gunfight. Literally brought knives to a gunfight.
I only brought one knife.
I mean-
I brought a bow to a gunfight.
That's awesome.
I'm not that big though.
Okay, so, make me a roll for your fancy shooting.
Fancy shooting.
So you're trying to ricochet and like hurt people.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, make a roll.
So
Who else is
extreme.
shooting? You're doing cover fire.
Cover fire.
What do you want to do? Cover fire, or
Get
you
off
want
my
to try
horse
to?
and then try and shoot the guys with my carbine.
Okay, you got the carbine. So you're trying to do toe-to-toe shooting.
Extreme.
Yeah, it's gonna be extreme for like fancy shit. Like, describe what you want to do.
So
Peeking out and they're shooting and ducking in out of the way
So I
and stuff
peek
like that.
out
Or
for
they're
a
shooting
minute
rifles.
to see like where people are lined up, kind of. Then I go back and I'm shooting to where geometry would dictate where the guy I saw would be.
So you're trying to
So
hit
I'm
people that are
shooting-
behind the cover.
I'm shooting around
Yeah.
cover. Is what I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah, try that. You can make a shot.
Succeed at it, probably.
Probably. He is a trick shot. You missed. Okay, you fire into a bank somewhere. There's like breaking glass and
I
shattering
didn't get
noises.
extreme. I got a hard, but not extreme.
Okay. You're gonna yell. Ah! Probably somebody was a near miss and a ricochet.
Sorry.
What's the professor doing? I didn't ask. I'm sorry.
He was going to the bar.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're going around the other way. So you're gonna find Father Peter in the barn. He's peeking out a window. Looks rather nervous. I'm assuming you do not have your crossbow at the moment. It's upstairs in your room. So he's peeking out the window, and there's several. This is kind of weird. All these dance hall girls are around him. Like they've got their like arms on his back, and they're like peeking as well. Like he's like surrounded by women.
Wait, the pianist?
Now the pianist is over there by the bar. Like, should I play some music to go with this excitement?
Wait, who are the girls on top?
These are the dance hall girls who are all like they're all like behind.
They're on you?
Yeah, they're all behind. He's peeking out a window. Like he's like,
God will save us.
and they're all like peeking behind him. And they're like,
A shield of
and the
faith.
bartender's just like cleaning the glass or something.
Seems like a bank robbery.
You run upstairs. Okay.
I'm shooting.
I want to go grab my gun.
Are you trying to shoot people?
Medical
Make
supplies.
me a boat check.
Oh god, yes. Alright, let's hit with a fucking boat check.
Those of you who are shooting, I'm gonna make one roll on each of you to see if you take any flack.
29. That is
29.
a hard.
That's a hard success? Okay. Oh! There's Indians out there!
Indians!
You hear Dan McGoon screaming. He's really loud. There ain't no goddamn Indians out there. Kyle, you're there too. What were you doing? Did you want to try to shoot or you doing
Yeah, I'm
cover
actually
fire?
trying to hit people.
Okay, and you're doing
You're
cover
popping
fire,
up.
which is trying to keep heads
So
down.
that's going to game.
So, yeah.
Well,
Make a roll, Kyle. Yeah, you guys who are exposing yourself a little bit, I'm just going to make a simple roll for each one of you.
hey, so I probably need like a little bit of time every time I'm going to shoot somebody to make sure it's not Dan McGowan.
Okay.
That kinda,
So you're taking like precise shots, shooting,
yeah, I don't want to.
looking for targets and shooting. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to gloss over this. We're not going to go for everyone. Okay.
What am I going? Does it have to be harder, or is it just regular?
No. He was doing crazy crap. You're just trying to shoot somebody.
You're just doing it normal.
Okay, yes.
MJ might need to go out.
Oh, darn it. Okay. This is a terrible time, MJ. It's a terrible time. Okay,
Roll damage.
We'll just have a
yeah, go ahead and roll